Recording in progress.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday night webinar. My name is Maureen Soens, and it's my great pleasure to bring you a wonderful opportunity about how to get healthier, how to live happier, and I'll be able to share along with others how Relive has made such a difference in my life. So you may have asked yourself, do you want to help yourself and others get better and feel healthier in body, mind, and spirit? That's something I pray for every morning with my husband, about being healthier in all three of those aspects. And Relive has been able to help me and my family do just that. There are 4 ways that Relive can help you. As I said, you can get better health. You can earn from home if you choose. You can create a happier lifestyle, and who wouldn't want that? And to give back, which I think is one of the most important things of anything that we do in our daily journey. So get better and healthier. So how do we do that? We have supplements that help you and your family thrive. And a lot of you know my story is that I didn't take a supplement that could do any of that. Anything that I tried did not work for me. And I didn't think that Relive would be anything different than anything else out there. But what I did discover was that Relive was pioneers in cellular health and nutrition for over 32 years. We have clinically proven formulas. We're not just the guy on the shelf that you can pick up at your local drugstore or your local big case dealer. We're clinically proven, which is huge. 10 product patents. My husband is a proud owner of a patent. And a patent, in order to receive a patent, it has to be different, it has to be unique, and most importantly, it has to work. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I don't get that when I go to the drugstore and pick up something that I think might help me. Oversee our own on-site manufacturing. This is really key, which is the integrity to Relive. We've done that for over 32 years. We know what goes into every product that we make. So why do Relive products work better? This is the same question I asked myself. I've been with a naturopathic physician for over 7 years trying to figure out why I couldn't take a Flintstone vitamin. And I did discover that we're bioavailable, which is a big word for just means that we have instant access to these nutrients, which create better benefits in our body. In other words, I could absorb them, and I couldn't do that before. It's optimal nutrition. It's not just minimal. We have higher levels of key nutrients. And most importantly here, we have guaranteed quality ingredients. We're tested both inside and outside of our manufacturing plant for purity and potency. And we only secure the highest ingredients that go into our products. Synergism, another word, which really just means all these ingredients get along. They don't fight one another. They don't fight absorption into your body. In fact, what they do is it's the smartest combination of nutrients created by our original food scientists, Dr. Carl and Dr. Kalogris, to be able to be absorbed into your body in harmony. It's a perfect concert. So healthy bodies start with healthy cells. We know that the healthy body actually takes 7 years to create all new cells in your body. And I thought, wow, it's going to take me 7 years to feel better. Well, no, it didn't. And I'll share my story in a little bit. But every time we put these products into our body, we start to heal at a cellular level. What you see in front of you now are what we call our core nutrition. That's step number 1. Everybody gets on the core nutrition. On the left there is NOW, and it's a whey-based product. NOW is an acronym for Nourishing Our World. But that's our core nutrition. It's got 72 ingredients, phytonutrients, amino acids, everything your body needs, with the exception of an omega-3, because we are vegan. And if you prefer soy, we have our Lucan there that's soy-based. The children's now amazing. I love it. It's chocolate and vanilla. It's loaded with omega-3s and brain food, which my husband will attest to that I need and everybody needs, but a great product and a treat for me in the afternoon. And there's our original flagship product, Classic. Dr. Theodore Kalogris founded that product. It tastes like almond. Again, it's very, very similar. The only difference is the other 2 products on the far left contain 1 more ingredient, which I'll share later. But sometimes you might just need a little bit more customized nutrition for your health. And the person who invited you to this can help you with that. And that's the beauty of the Relive products. We don't give you a can. We don't give it to you off the shelf. It comes with a distributor and a lot of friends and colleagues that help you achieve optimal benefits. So what are these targeted solutions? We have targeted solutions for digestive health, fiber store, loaded with antioxidants to help you improve your digestive health. Joint health, again, patented products here. Cardio essentials for your heart. My husband and I have both benefited greatly from this product. Glucofect for blood sugars. You may know somebody you're thinking of right now that may have issues with blood sugar. Reverse age. I used to joke, I don't tell new people about that because everybody wants to be younger, but an amazing product that I added to my regimen over the years and wouldn't be without. Provantage for performance for athletes or for people struggling with muscle issues. Women's wellness. We used to say this is the happiest product on the planet for men. It deals with women's issues, and it did help me as well, like, as my husband can attest to. And Energize. This is not an energy drink. It's an Energize. What it does is optimally energize you by giving your cells optimal hydration. So we call it the taxi cab to help all these other ingredients get to your cells. And targeted solutions, again, this defense product on the left was brought out about 1.5 years ago. In this pandemic, we have found that, a lot of people, even without that, if you send your kids to school, if you send them to a nursery, if you get on a plane, if you visit family, if you have a family reunion, all of us are subject to being around other people who may be giving you the quote unquote cooties. But it's for immune support, a wonderful product. Just sent a good friend of mine's kids off to college with it. And Lunarich X is one of our products. It's a peptide that turns off your bad genes, turns on your good. And some of that Lunarich X is included in our core nutrition, the Lunarich X. Our Relive hemp products, why do you say they're any different than anything else there at the gas station or what you see on billboards? Or gosh, I just had a pop up earlier on my computer because it probably knows I look at our RLV products. These are products that were developed in conjunction with a very reputable company that Dr. Carl Hastings partnered with to develop optimal hemp products. They come with certificate of authenticity. You know you're getting the real deal. And I know I can tell you that because the testimonies that have come from out in the field from our Relive distributors who have helped many people can attest to how quality ingredient this is. What does it do? It supports immune support, healthy cells and aging. Who wouldn't want that? Relieves muscles and joints. I know, again, neck relief in one of our family members, pain relief, more restful sleep, youthful skin, stress relief, which we all need. And one of our latest products is called Protect, the RLV Protect. And that also has that Lunarich X in it, which we call nanotechnology. They found a way to get that into your cells immediately through the RLV hemp. So ask your distributor or your friend who got you on this evening to tell you more about the hemp products. And our Fit3 community, this is a buzzword everywhere. You can't turn on the television without seeing some type of nutritional supplement. But what makes us different? Well, number one, all of your nutritional guidance, fun workouts, your recipes, they all come for free. Yes, free, to help you achieve optimal success in your weight loss. There is a Facebook community that you can join, small groups that you can join that just help you stay on track. And this nutritional coaching is really what helps you succeed. And we have quarterly challenges, which are a lot of fun, where you can earn prizes and most importantly, earn what you're achieving. And that's weight loss and better health. And what benefit there is from a supportive social community. So get better health. I could talk all day long about what Relive products have done in the science of it, but there's nothing better than hearing what they've done in person for people. So I've invited a few people on this evening to share their stories with us about what Relive has done for them. And if I could go over here to right in the state of Michigan to my good friend, Cindy Grabowski, and have you come on, Cindy, and share what the Relive products have done for you. I've seen an amazing difference in you over the years. So make sure,
Yep.
there you go.
There we go. Thanks, Maureen. I'm Cindy Grabowski. I'm from Dearborn Heights, Michigan, and Maureen introduced us, and we are so grateful. About 6 years ago, and my husband started the products first. I didn't think that I really had any issues, but I jumped in quite quickly and have struggled with my weight for my entire life, never intending that Relive would help me, just nutrition. But without even realizing, just taking the products very faithfully and consistently, I started to lose weight. And I was dumbfounded because I hadn't exercised more or changed anything. And I really lost an initial 20 pounds. And I realized that putting that good nutrition in my body really curbed the cravings. And so I wasn't always looking for something to eat. I felt very satisfied. So with that first 20 pounds that got me going, I then became very purposeful and excited because all of a sudden I was experiencing success. So I went on, I lost 50 pounds. I had a severe rosacea issue that cleared up. I didn't know that it was an autoimmune issue, and just little things in my life that, you know, I've always lived with started to heal, and I felt better. I had more energy, and really our lives were changed. So I'm ever grateful. We are, if nothing else, very, very consistent on our products, and we'll be forever a Relive family. Thank you, Maureen, for it.
Wow. Oh, Cindy, I still call you the incredible shrinking woman. When I met you, I thought you were beautiful, but 50 pounds later, you're drop dead gorgeous. And what an example of just staying the course, and you hit the nail right on the head. You're consistent on these products, and if you take them, they work. So thank you so much, Cindy, for sharing. And now we'll go over to Tom Grabowski. One of the biggest blessings in this business is to meet people who become friends. And Cindy and Tom have done just that. And they actually get along on one thing for sure, and that's taking the Relive products. So Tom, come on and tell us what the products have done for you.
Okay, can you see me, Maureen?
I can.
Okay, good. My name's Tom Grabowski. I'm from Dearborn Heights, Michigan. And my story is when I turned 50 about 17 years ago, I started my annual physical and discovered 3 major health issues that the doctor pointed out. I had the blood sugar at 400, cholesterol at 500, and blood pressure was hovering around 180. So the doctor prescribed me medications for all 3 of those areas. And my wife and I knew that I was only 50. I could be on these drugs for 20 plus years, and we figured we would try some other nutrition products. So for 10 years, we dabbled in stuff, never worked. I still had the same results with the drugs and stuff. So a friend of ours, Maureen, introduced us to Relive about 6 years ago. And we thought to ourselves, you know, we can give it a try. We've tried all these other products. So fast forward today, I've been using metformin, and I've reduced my dosage by 75%. And my blood sugar now is averaging about 150 on a daily basis. And my A1C has dropped down from 7.5 to 6.7. So with the cholesterol, I didn't want to be on the statins for a long time. I was already on them for 10 years. So I started reducing the dosage the doctor was prescribing, but I increased the Lunarich X. I just doubled that up. And now with the last physical I had a couple months ago, I'm still in good range with my cholesterol. So the doctor is pleased with that. And my blood pressure again is now around 140, which is, it's okay with the doctor at this point. And really, I have a higher energy level today than I did really at 50. I'm maintaining a 20-25% weight loss by using the products. So it's really been helpful with the nourishment. I no longer have those strong cravings for ice cream and chocolate. Not to say I don't eat those things, but they're not as strong as they used to be. I used to eat a pound of chocolate sometimes, or a quart of ice cream at a sitting. So what I did, I really started with the core products. I started with the Classic, the Energizer, and the Lunarich X. I still, for the last 6 years, I start with, I do 2 shakes a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And then, of course, I doubled the Lunarich X in the morning and in the afternoon. And I'll say I will never stop using these products. They've been really helpful for me. I feel healthy. I feel really good. And again, thank you, Maureen, for inviting me to share my
Don't thank me. It's called, somebody introduced it to me, Tom. So thank you so much for sharing. It's just such a joy to see you not going down the metabolic syndrome path of higher blood pressure and cholesterol and weight loss and all those things that we know are so key in keeping us healthy. And you are the picture of health. So thanks so much for taking the time tonight to share, Tom.
Thank you.
And then we'll go over to the state of Illinois, one of my border states here to Chicago area, to Martin. Martin, come on and tell us, I know you've been on the products a while, what the Relive products have done for you and your journey with it.
Sure. Hi, my name is Martin Escapita from Chicago. And about 9 years ago, there was a tragic death in our family. And I was 360 pounds. My daughter was 8 and my son was 6. And because of this, I started doing some research. And within my research, I found out that Mother Nature was there for us. And through continuous research, we found Relive. We found Relive over 5 years ago. And with consistency of taking their shakes, I've lost over 40 pounds, over 60 inches in body mass. And I work for the Chicago Public Schools. And 2 years ago, it was a very stressful year. I ended up in the ER. But because of Relive, I've already been taking these products for 3 years. A lot of my test results came back really good. The doctors were amazed. They were surprised. The only thing I couldn't control was my blood pressure. So the doctor was, well, you know, your heart was a little hurt. Come back in 3 months, and if you don't get any better, you're gonna have to put a defibrillator. So I spoke to my upline, and they connected me to people. They gave me some suggestions, and with 3 shakes a day for 3 months, when I went back, not a word from the doctor about any surgery. So I'm here, blessed to continue this Relive journey. Thank you.
Wow, Martin, that's such an amazing story too. And I didn't know you at the very beginning, and knowing you now and seeing the pictures before and after and the transformation. And I know you're raising a young family and you're going to be there for a long time, being healthy and happy to be a great dad. So thanks for coming on and sharing tonight. So the other way we can, benefit from Relive is to earn from home. And you might be sitting here thinking, well, I might just want to save on these products, or maybe I might be able to share it and earn an income. But before I get into that, let me just share a little bit about what Relive products did for me. I had an autoimmune disease that I had had since age 19. As I mentioned before, I was unable to take a vitamin of any type. And the autoimmune disease caused fibromyalgia, neuropathy, and it really compromised my life. I wasn't able to work out like you could. I couldn't be aerobic. And when I was introduced to the products, my first result was I could take them without being sick, which was amazing. I knew the value of prevention. And my second result was I started to sleep through the night. My hormones balanced out. My menopausal symptoms were no longer an issue after a couple months. And to fast forward 13 months later, I became medication free and went on to still become medication free after 11 years on these products. So it changed the quality of my life. And I got to tell you, you'll never get me from taking these shakes either. But again, you can earn from home. And when I was first introduced to Relive, I thought, I don't know, maybe, but let me show you an opportunity where you can do that as well. Maybe some of you are working a full-time job or a part-time job and just want to supplement your income. So you could become a Relive distributor. You can work from home, from your phone, low startup costs and product discounts. There's no brick and mortar building to pay rent. You have safe, convenient alternative to other things that people have joined. It's very low startup costs. Set your hours, build your own team, work with who you want to work with. How fun is that? Get your own website and app that the company provides. You get paid weekly. And it's 100% buyback guarantee on this business for 1 year, which is unheard of in really any other business where normally you invest and you might do well or you might not. So This is what attracted me to Relive, if nothing else, other than just to save on money on the products, which they afford you an opportunity to do. There's 5 ways to earn from home. There's retail profit. You can earn anywhere between 20 and 40%. There's wholesale profit, where you can earn 5 to 20%. There's overrides, which means residual income or royalties that you can have for life. Bonuses and trips. Ken and I have been blessed to be on many with some of the people on this call. In fact, I see my friends up there jumping in Hawaii at the top of, help me out, Holly, I always say it wrong, Haleakala. And you can become a member of our ambassador team and invited into that, which means that you're going to go help people get better health and better wealth. And all of this is based on personal effort and dedication. And just like with the products, we don't say that we don't diagnose, treat, or cure. What we say is the products are amazing. The body is amazing being, and you put the proper ingredients into it and it knows what to do. Same thing with this business opportunity. You can earn 20% to 40%. You can earn as little or as much. I know people who have replaced 6-figure incomes. It's up to you. It's based on your personal effort and dedication. So you can create a happier lifestyle. And with that, I've invited a couple people on to share what really happened to them. These are real life stories about when they went out and decided to share what happened to them. So Cindy Grabowski, can I invite you back on? I think your story is amazing, how you and Tom went out and started to share around your very busy lifestyle, and tell us what happened to you.
Thank you, Maureen. Again, I'm Cindy Grabowski from Dearborn Heights, Michigan. And we never actually intended to start a business. In fact, we did come in at that top profit level when we committed to Relive, because we knew that we were going to give it a good 6-month commitment and that we would consume the products. We wanted the best price, and therefore we came in as master affiliates. It was probably one of the best decisions we've ever made, because we do consume the products. We've enjoyed them. And as we got healthier, people in our family, people in our life, just in our daily walk, would say to us, "What are you doing? You really look different." And then we started to share. And I never intended it to be a business, but it's always an opportunity for me to meet people, to share Relive. And in turn, it has helped to offset the cost of our own consumption. And that's been a real blessing. It's also been a real blessing to reach out to friends and family members and even strangers when I see them. And they're, you meet somebody in the grocery line and they say, "You know what, I just can't keep doing this." And I say, "But there's more out there. Do you want to hear about it?" And so that's been a real blessing to be able to impact other people's lives. So it's not a full-time business. We really do it part-time. I just share as I go through my life and through the days, but it's always a great conversation to have with people. And I always recognize, I didn't at first, but now I really take no responsibility for the outcome. Now I recognize I just need to put it out there and then let people make their own choice. Thank you.
Beautiful. Well, Cindy, you said 2 things. It's about you're listening to people when you're out and about, the cracks of your life. And everywhere we go, we hear, people are hurting. They need better health or better wealth. And I know you and Tom have hearts of gold to share. So thank you so much for coming back on. So let's go over to Edith Escarpita. One of the beauties of this business is we actually have 2 couples on tonight, and they work together, which is amazing that they get along in a business, which is too much fun. But Edith, come on and share how you and Martin are able to not only enjoy better health, but go out there and help others, and what it's done for you and your family and changing the dynamics of building some extra income into your life.
Sure. Thank you so much for having us. Listening to Cindy's story, it's very, very similar, actually. As my husband mentioned, we did find this company 5 years ago, and we came in as master affiliates, not because we wanted a business. We just wanted the best price for our consumption for our family of 4. And it was the best decision that he could have ever made. as our health started to improve, not only were we noticing and feeling it, but other people around us were noticing as well. So after a lot of questions of what are you doing, we want to find out what's going on. My husband and I started to share 3 months after starting the products ourselves, and that's how our business was born. Within 4 years, we did reach 4 countries and have been growing since. March of 2020 was our best year so far in spite of the pandemic. It included a bonus of $2,000 for coming in third in the nation. In July of 2020, we found out that we had earned our first Relive promotion trip, which was amazing. We went in May, and it's just, there are no words to describe what a Relive trip is like. You just have to experience it for yourself. And our business continues to grow. So we're very blessed because we're paying it forward, really. Somebody cared enough to share with us. And just as Cindy said, when we're out and about and hear the need, we share with others. And we're very, very blessed to be a part of this company, and we will continue to pay it forward.
Wow, thank you, Edith. It's so beautiful because I know you and Martin have hearts of gold, and to be able to do this as a young mom around, I know a part-time job that you had, and then just sharing it in the cracks of your life, and Martin out there working full-time. It's amazing how you can have an opportunity right in your hand, and you've gone out and grabbed a hold of it. So thanks again. You guys are an example of how to pay it forward. And then finally, we're going to go over to Diane Helmold, and all these people that have been on tonight have become friends of mine. And Diane, in a special way, was one of my first mentors in Relive 11 years ago. And she has just built an amazing business, her and her husband. She's a presidential Relive ambassador. And that just means that she goes around sharing how she's helped a lot of people. So Diane, come on and tell us what Relive's done for you, Kevin, and the family. And thanks for being on tonight.
Sure, it's an honor. I have to say, I never tire of sharing because someone out there, they're tired, they're sick, or they're broke. And our company can address all of those. And I was all of them. And when I was praying to God for an answer, because my health was so poor, I was failing because my husband was putting in 80 to 90 hours a week as a Chicago fireman and a painter on the side. It put me on the couch with chronic fatigue, anxiety, depression. My kids were seeing doctors. And I couldn't take one more day. And I said, Lord, there has to be a better way. And that's when my friend reached out and told me about Relive. We're literally one phone call away from sharing with someone and changing their life. And I went over to her house to hear about it. And I'll tell you, I loved what I heard. Then I went to a hotel and heard a bigger picture looking for information on the product. And I saw, wow, this is a business. And I thought, all I have to share is these stories with people and Relive will reward me. And I just do great customer care. I can do that. And I thought, what if I could make $2,000 a month and bring Kevin home from his side jobs? And so we did come in at the 25% by the end of the month. We were at master affiliate. Next thing you know, if you were an arm's length of me, I'm telling you, I was telling you about Relive because I was off that couch back into life doing more in a day than I did in a week. It changed the dynamics of our family. And I just was on a roll and I talked to everybody. And in 2 years, my husband left the side jobs, came home to be a dad. This has always supplemented his fire department income. And that was when our 4th baby was born, 2 years into it. And when I look where we are today, we've always had a dad at home on his days off. I've left teaching. This is all I've ever done. It's been 28 years for our family. And as I look back and reflect, this has put all 4 of our kids through private schools. It helped to, bring in the income to help with that from kindergarten to college and help with 4 weddings. Now it's supplementing his retirement. So he's retired now 2.5 years from the fire department. And, I continue to share this. We have a very different kind of lifestyle now. I travel a lot because our kids are in 4 states, 3 different time zones. But because, all you really need is a phone and ears to listen and willingness to share, and follow up with who you're talking to and really help them get those results. I don't miss a beat having my business, you know, and traveling with it. So I started at 34. Today I'm 61. Kevin's 59. We have an incredible life. We have 5 grandkids. My mother's 90. And, you know, I can come and go as I choose. I love the freedom. I love it. And it's something I'll share until the Lord calls me home, Maureen.
Wow. And Diane, I know that I've watched you do business down on the beaches of Destin with a phone in your hand and an opportunity to share. You just keep giving back. So thank you so much for sharing. And it was so great to see you and Kevin up here in Michigan.
Yes, it was awesome. Thank you.
Thanks. So we get to work hard. You just heard it from Diane. We work hard. I mean, this network marketing is what we are. Work is in there, but we play hard and we take control of our time. Up here in the right-hand corner is a good friend of ours, Joyce Holdhouse, with her grandkids. And gosh, she has just been an example of how she has lived a dream of helping her family get better health and better wealth. And down there just have to say, on the little right-hand corner is one of the trips we experienced to Hawaii, which is where we got to see the Heart of Relive with all these distributors. But you can set your own priorities with work, your families, and your hobbies. Everybody has a different pace they want to go at. You can experience personal growth. They say that's one of the biggest paychecks. Honestly, I know it has been for me. Work for yourself. You set your own pace. No one tells you what to do. You set your own time, place, and where you want to share Relive. Enjoy incentive travel, as we've said. Ken and I have been blessed to be on 11 all expense paid trips, and one of them to Hawaii, and make lifelong friends, which I think for me is the biggest paycheck of the heart. In my Relive journey, I didn't want a Relive business either. I had my own decorative painting firm. I loved what I did. But as I said earlier, I had some health issues. And when I climbed the scaffolding, I earned money. And when I didn't, I paid my business partner and helpers and didn't pay myself. But I still didn't want to do this. But what happened was when I saw what happened to me, my husband actually said, Ken said, Maureen, are you sure you don't want to share this? And I felt a check in my spirit that yes, I have to go share it. And we say our accidental business is born. We started to earn income right away around our very busy lives. We earned our first Relive trip in 6 months. And the reason I share that is because I'm no one special. I just opened my mouth and shared. And we got to see the heart of this company with the scientists, the executives of the company, all of the Relive distributors who are just normal folk like us. And we decided that we had found a home. So we work for ourselves now. We enjoy incentive travel and we make lifelong friends. And so, as I said, you can earn from home and we can give back. And this is, I think, one of the biggest things that I love about this company is to be a hero to kids who need one. The Relive Cologris Foundation, named after Dr. Theodore Cologris, who was one of our original flagship inventors. He met with our owner, Bob Montgomery, our CEO at the time, and said, here's this product, do something good with it for the kids. And that's exactly what this company was founded on. It was founded on a product, not just because somebody wanted to go out and build a business. We are 100% supported by passionate distributors who really care. And there you see Lauren Laird, and she's been over to Haiti a couple times to one of our missions there. And it is, when you see those little faces smiling back at you, what a difference we make. It's easy to give at the cologrisfoundation.org. And as you might imagine, donations are down during this challenging time. So if you can give a little bit more, you can round up that dollar when you purchase a product, it'd be truly appreciated by this foundation and these smiling faces. So you can get started. How do we do that? You can become a customer. If you've listened tonight and there's something in you that says, I want to get on these products, that's awesome. That's a great decision. You can give your body the highest quality nutritional products. Or you can become a preferred customer where you get a 10% discount. They're waiving the charge, $10 charge to do that. And 20% if you go on auto ship and order a minimum of $100 of product every month with free shipping. Or you could become a distributor. You might have been listening to this tonight and say, wait a minute, I think I've thought about 4 or 5 people that I want to help. You immediately can get 25% off your product. We call it a quick start. And it's enough to start 4 to 5 people on the product, or to simply save for you and your family which is what I love about this company. You're afforded the same opportunity to save as if you were a distributor or a consumer for your family. Or you can become a master affiliate. Oops, and that's what Ken and I did. We chose to come in at that top profit level for the savings. And look what happened to us. We ended up, as I said, earning thousands of dollars in bonuses, starting to build a business that helps so many people, because every dollar earned represents a life we've changed. And it opened up all those 5 avenues of income. This is our retirement plan. We do look forward to traveling the world with all of our friends and relive, but most of all, making a difference. So we're nourishing our world with better health, we're earning from home, and we have happier lifestyles, and we're giving back. So I wanted to just let you know that if you want to hear more about this and the person who got you on this webinar, tomorrow morning, we have what we call a Wednesday coffee chat at 11 a.m. It's hosted by Mindy Jones and Michelle Nesbitt, key leaders in our company. And you're going to hear health and business stories, just having a cup of coffee. It's a fun way for a half hour to get together. And on Thursday nights, we have our short and sweet call at 8:30 Eastern. It's 15 minutes only. 3 health and 2 business stories. And believe me, it's 15 minutes and you're hanging up. It's a great way to introduce relive stories to others. And our Saturday training, this Saturday at 10 a.m., we always have one of our top leaders in the company teaching you how to do this business. Tonight, you heard who we are. On Saturday, you hear how we did it. So get with the person who invited you on this tonight. If you're not a member of the Positively Charged Facebook page, they can invite you in and you'll get all the information to learn how you can hear more about this amazing company. All these people on the call tonight, I want to thank. They made a difference and decided to share their relive stories tonight. And there's no better way to give back. So with that, I say welcome to Relive International. We welcome you to better health or better wealth.